What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of Dead Malls of the West. Today, we'll be exploring the Manchester Center in Fresno, California. Now, before we start the history, I just want to clarify that the reason why a majority of the footage you're about to see is shot from the top floor down is due to security being pretty tight that day, and I really didn't feel like arguing with them about filming. So please enjoy the footage I was able to get, as I did my best with what I had. Our story starts in the mid-40s, where 40 acres of land sat 2.6 miles north of downtown Fresno. Around this time, Fresno State College was considering to buy the property for the development of a school of agriculture, but the plan was ultimately abandoned in 1949. Soon after that, the site was then sold to Fresno C. Arthur Burfield and his Manchester Mortgage Company in early 1952. And soon after, ground was broken for the Manchester Center, and construction was soon commenced. The single-level complex was designed by Walter Wagner. As soon as construction was complete, a 32,000 square foot Mayfair Market grocery store became the first operational store, and the first of many in the long history of this mall. On September 20th, 1955, the Manchester Center had its official opening, with 9 operational stores including Mayfair Market, Modo Day, Frock Shop, Long's Drugs, Trendo Fashion, Gallant Camp Shoes, Freeman Shoes, Kirk Sportswear, CoverGirl Sportswear, and a 10,700 square foot F.W. Woolworth 5 and Dime store. After about a year of officially being open, a 2-level, 131,000 square foot Sears opened its doors on May 23, 1956. The store was located across the street from the main Manchester Center, and by November 1957, the $15 million open-air mall enveloped approximately 364,000 leasable square feet and housed 27 stores. At this point, the mall has been sold and was now operated by the Pacific Mutual Life Insurance Company. Fast forward to 1966, and the mall was purchased by Los Angeles-based Fred J. Russell. At this time, a fully enclosed and air-conditioned block of stores, known as the Manchester Mall, was at the north of the Manchester Center series. This expansion housed 17 stores, including a Safeway supermarket and a single-screen movie theater. Let's talk about the first of what I call the main 3 courtyards. Compared to what it was, it looked pretty sad when I first came upon it. Having used to stretch into the main concourse and continue in its own wing of stores, all that remains now of this blocked off wing is the bench and remains of the once beautiful tile floor. Enjoy. On October 8, 1978, for the small price of $20 million, an expansion to the mall was underway, designed by Fresno's Boat and Boat architects. The 45,000 square foot East Promenade was demolished, and construction started on October 27, 1979, for what will become a two-level, 86,000 square foot Goshawk's department store. And shortly after, work on the renovation's second phase will begin, enclosing the shopping concourses and added a second level, which included a new 8-bay food court. When construction finished, the newly renovated Manchester Center sat covering approximately 682,200 square feet of leasable space and contained 79 tenant spaces. A second expansion was undertaken in 1988, costing $8 million. The mall's property was extended northward, taking out Dayton Avenue and connecting the existing Sears into the mall. This is the second of the 3 courtyards. I love it when malls have trees inside because it's such a nice touch. I can only imagine what this wing looked like at its peak. If you have any pictures, feel free to let me know in the comments. By this time, other malls in the Central Valley included Fresno Mall, Fashion Fair Mall to the northeast, Sierra Vista Mall in Clovis, and eventually River Park Mall in 1997, 4 miles north. At this time, the commercial competition in the surrounding areas was starting to take a toll on the Manchester Center. With the shuttering of a Liberty House location within the mall, 2 stores took its place, the Home Express on the ground floor and the Goshawk's Clear Center moved into the second level space. Fast forward to February of 1997, and a new renovation was proposed, which would include a 188,400 square foot third level with United Artists 20-screen megaplex and a parking garage. Unfortunately, this proposal never came to pass, and by 1996, the shopping hub was in default. It was auctioned off in 1997 to a new owner that embarked on a transition to a mixed-use office and retail format, and the vacant Liberty House was leased as offices for Caltrans. By the turn of the 20th century, Manchester Center was 60% vacant. The movie Megaplex showed its first features on July 16, 2000. Unfortunately, as the years progressed, more stores were shuttered. Long's Drugs, a chartered 1956 tenant, closed in late 2007. Goshawk's went dark, along with the entire chain, on June 28, 2009. In 2011, Beverly Hills-based OmniNet Properties acquired the struggling facility, and in May 2015, they released details of a major renovation and repositioning. Under this plan, the interior and exterior of the complex would be thoroughly rebuilt. An indoor dining court and gourmet grocery in the Old Roads building were included in the plans. The change plan was announced in early 2016, and the struggling mall would be redeveloped, with its focal point being a new outdoor events plaza. The bulk of the lower level would be dedicated to retail, with the upper containing leased office space. The old Goshawk's would be gutted and rebuilt as a marketplace of restaurants. These would include Green's Family Grill, Pineapple Kitchen, The Smoking Burrito, and Yum Street Treats. Hidden away on the top floor of this mall is a good example of what is called liminal space. Sitting on the upper level of this mall sits an empty office space. It gave me an eerie feeling as I stared into it. Its once busy halls now sitting stagnant in this dying mall. On September 2016, ground was broken and the first phase of the project was underway. At the same time, Sears downsized the store into a 132,000 square foot section. The downsized Sears ended up closing for good on February 2nd, 2020. Two of the 5 spaces carved out of the store's north end opened soon after, and a 21,000 square foot dd's DISCOUNT rang up its first sale on September 25, 2021. The 23,500 square foot Ross Dress for Less began business on October 9th of the same year. Around 2022, the Manchester Center covered approximately 1,023,800 leasable square feet and contained around 51 stores and services. Around 2022, the Manchester Center covered approximately 1,023,800 leasable square feet and contained around 51 stores and services. Among these were Sally Beauty Supply, Foot Locker, K's Sportswear, Studio 58, and a campus for UEI College. Though when you go, you will see 90% of the stores inside are empty and closed. As of 2023, the main entrance has been renovated, but lying behind it is an eerily quiet and dead mall. While most of the entrances to the mall are open, the entrance on the Blackstone side, which is the first area we started out in, remains closed with a faded promise covering the windows that says, "More shops coming soon to the Manchester Center." A faded promise that won't come to fruition for God knows how long. The final courtyard is at the back entrance. I love this floral bench paired with this massive entrance window. Truly a treat for the eyes. We'll wrap this video up with a quick walk around the Manchester Mall after hours. The stairs are really cool. They reminded me of this one Dead Mall picture I saw a long time ago. I'll post a picture here. If you enjoyed this video and are interested in seeing more videos about dead malls in California, consider subscribing and join us next week as we explore the Sequoia Mall in Visalia, California.